All right, guys, we are back. We are back, and we're fixing up the stream. YouTube's going to be straight up horizontal. We're going vertical over on X and on Twitch. That's what we're going to do, man. It's just that earlier stuff. It was fun to try, but you know, it just wasn't it, you know. I want to give you guys the best experience possible, and of course having the chat split between the two different views just really wasn't it, man. Wasn't it. So we're back from our game earlier today. I said we were going to come back and play Georgia, most likely get smacked against Georgia, so we are back. Let me go ahead and do this. I don't need to see the vertical canvas. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, because this is my first time streaming vertical on Twitch, just going to check it out, make sure it looks okay. Yeah, it looks great, man. We're happy with that. Yo, Tough Carter with welcome back, man. Appreciate you coming through. Jackson, apparently there's service maintenance tomorrow. Yeah, so I think you tagged that to me. You sent that to me on YouTube. I saw that. I went and I looked at College Football Direct. They posted it. So I sent them, I quoted that and I tagged Mole and I said, hey, if this update has the dynasty progression fix, do not reply to this. And then he responded and he said, okay, I won't. And I'm like, no. He might just be playing around, man. He's got a good sense of humor. So, well, fingers crossed, man. I'm still being optimistic for tomorrow. You know you had to come support. I appreciate, man. I appreciate you guys always taking the time to come through. Because these sliders, man, we're looking at a couple, I mean, tweaking here and there. I mean, you know, just trying, you know, perfectionist this thing. But we're there, man. Yeah, we're back, Scoob. We had to go, you know, take that break to go grab some pizza, some fried chicken. And we're feeling good, man. We're feeling good. We're back. We're ready to rock to Georgia. Reconfigured the stream setup. Horizontal only YouTube, vertical Twitch, vertical on X. I actually was going to stream on TikTok too. I don't have a lot. I mean, I guess I have about the same amount of followers on TikTok as Twitch. But apparently I had applied for it at some point in the past and they denied it, so I had to reapply and send them some stuff. So we'll see. Maybe I don't know what the deal is for streaming on TikTok, man. I don't hardly use TikTok, but I'd like to start live streaming over there. But anyway, guys, we're gonna get back to this game, man. Let's just switch scenes right now. We don't need to waste too much time on this. We got Georgia right here. And I am expecting... And at 90, what's going on, man? Has Centric started his game yet? I was watching his stream while I was getting set up, but they're in 94 overall, and they lost, like, what, 3 games? Dude, we are going to get absolutely shit on. This might be like we're closing the game down at halftime. That literally might be what happens here, y'all. I mean, I take my licks, but this is the best team I've played, hands down. Iowa State. Oh, hold on. I got to answer this. Give me 1 second.
like he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So Georgia's offense will go on the attack first. If you just can't get enough football, well, Georgia Tech was the one for you last year. Between the hedges, they went 8 overtimes before the Dogs finally prevailed. So are you guys ready to go another 8 extra rounds this time?
Absolutely not. I got a plane to catch. But I tell you what, it was one of the most exciting games in all of college football. And Tech with the huge lead early, all the momentum swings. And Palmer, obviously, in the booth was pretty solid, too.
It was one of those games, David, you just hated that somebody had to lose. And I think back to Haynes King at quarterback for Georgia Tech, throwing for over 300 yards, running for over 100 yards. He was incredible. There was one costly fumble. Was it targeting? Wasn't it targeting? The call went Georgia's way. And then we were running out of ways to describe 2-point plays, and we were running out of espresso late in the game. Bring your espresso for this one. It's going to be fun.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Card in the backfield. It's Riley. Could not make his way to the corner.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Georgia lining up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Wants to return it. And the punt team able.
All right, chat. Sorry about that. This is what just happened. All right, and I'm going to pause. Sorry. So if you guys follow me on X, I posted some information sent to me about how far quarterbacks are throwing the football in the game based on PC data mining, right? And my comment was, every FBS player can throw the ball 45 yards. And I'm getting tons of flack for that. And so I have a buddy who lives in town, who he's like me in his 30s, but he used to play collegiate football, not at the FBS level, but he played at a 4-year school. And I was like, hey man, I have an idea. Let's go make this video. I was like, I haven't thrown a football in 10 years. But I was like, let's go grab a Dime Labs football. I'll buy it. We'll buy it. We'll warm up the football field. And I was like, let's, warm up, throw it around, and let's record and see how 2 average dudes, me and I throwing a football, how far we can throw it. Because I said 45 yards. And he's like, absolutely, let's do it. So we're going to record that video tomorrow. And not only that, I asked him, I was like, hey, you played collegiate football. I was like, I don't know how often dudes be throwing on the football if they're not quarterbacks. But I was like, am I crazy for saying that FBS athletes, the highest collegiate level? I was like, am I crazy for saying they could throw it 45 yards? He's like, no. He's like, they absolutely should be. Lifting weights, working out all the time. These guys are athletes. They should be able to throw the ball 45 yards. He's like, and that's for what he experienced playing at a lower Division III school. I don't know. It's a 4-year school, but anyway, so we're going to go record that. So I had called him earlier and I left a message and he called me back. And I was like, all right, let's do this. I was like, I definitely can't throw the football the way I could, 20 years ago when I was 18, 19, 20. But I still think I can throw it 45. I'm not nearly as strong as I was back then, but I got a lot more weight behind me that I can put into it. Just let those extra pounds, do their thing. So sorry, I had to take that phone call because I was like, I really want to do this because people were talking so much shit. So if I can go out there, and the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stand. And I'm going to stand flat-footed and just be like, look, this motion, the ball goes 20 yards. I'm halfway there and I didn't do any windup. And it's true. It's not hard to throw the football 20 yards.
So that gives you an idea of how deep the
Ooh.
hate is.
And he fires over
Our
the middle.
QB's maxing out below 45 yards.
And that's what quarterbacks,
Um,
they got to be very assertive. They got to believe
Mills did a test this morning with the 67 throw power. He threw it 47 yards. 44 yards, excuse me. But my guy's an 87 throw power, and I tested on stream earlier today, and I did get like a couple that went 53 yards, but then I had a bunch that went 47, 48 in perfect elements, you know?
Back to pass, it's Mendoza. And the misconnection on third down.
Is that 2 drops in a row? What's up, Darth Rambo?
The receiver got a chance, got open.
Man,
chance
we
to make a play, but man,
we
you'll
made
see
the
it very
perfect
often.
read
Just lose concentration, and that
against
is a
man
big
coverage.
third
Just
down
dropped
stop
it.
for this defense on that drop pass.
Bro, you guys have me beating 94 overall Georgia. If I beat 94 overall Georgia, like there's something going on. Because you guys have seen me lose to much better teams. It might just be like little profile delete time or something.
Corral it, it goes into the end zone, it'll come out to the 20. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive.
I need water.
Last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance.
But people are like, touch grass. You have no idea how far 45 yards
I
is.
think too, David, it's just going to take
I exactly have an idea how far 45 yards is.
The officials offer the deal and the coach accepts
False
it. They
start
will
when they're
take
at
it.
home, huh?
Just a little too
I like
eager there,
that.
and they'll back up 5 and it's 1st and 15. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts.
What's up with the drops right now?
Quickness to grab it off the deflection. And
Georgia's
he'll
off
be
the chain if you're
brought
playing
down.
Heisman. They should be off the chain here.
That's why
But this is like the
everybody has to do
third.
the tip drill. DBs and receivers, and it
This
worked
is
out
weird.
this
If I
time
see
for
any
them.
more of that, I'm going to just quit and restart because something's going on. We had 2 drops wide open. Like, one was wide open, the other one was
But
fairly.
it was the opposite. Goes right to the wide receiver, makes the play, makes the catch. Man, that's frustrating for a defense.
Fairly open.
Target over the middle. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
But yeah, Jackson, you shouldn't need elite throw power to throw it 55 yards. You know, 55 yards is not that far anymore. And like, I know people think that it is, but remember, 30 years ago, 50-yard field goals were like, oh my God, it's 50 yards. 50-yard field goals in today's NFL are nothing. Nobody even blinks an eye at a 50-yard field goal now. Right? Look how much field goal, the expected or what people think of distance of field goals has changed in the last 30 years.
These rivalry games, a lot of times, they're decided by who can run the football. Who
It's
can
the same for
exert
throw
the
power,
will, be
man.
More physical, because there's so much emotion that goes into it. And going back to last year, like this game was so close.
Oh, no.
So tight. So what's going to be the difference? A lot of times, man.
Like you had quarterbacks
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been
with big arms who looked like they had big arms, right? Like Elway, Favre. Those guys had big arms, right? Michael Vick, but they looked like they were gonna have big arms. Then you got guys like freaking Zach Wilson. Does not look like he has an arm.
Feeding his pads to the defense as he gets
Got a freaking rocket.
from the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first.
Who's the quarterback from the Cowboys that was on the Patriots? That dude's got an arm too.
Can make a big play when he starts moving around. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him.
You know, I traded for him in a franchise. You'd think I'd remember his name. But I forgot it.
You know, it's hard enough to get this guy down on the ground, but you just can't let him escape. You got to build
Joe
the
Milton,
fence,
thank
gotta
you.
Build the cage. Keep him in the pocket that time.
Oh, I love having the CPU. Dogs rolling, get a stop. I'm trying. We stopped them our first possession just because they screwed up.
Really big play. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of
And then our offense was actually looking solid. We just had those drops.
wants to throw on 1st down. Oh,
Is that a fumble?
nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight.
Did not think that was a fumble.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Caught in the backfield. It's
All right, 3rd and 6.
that completion takes them down to the
We're gonna blitz,
and they are ready to strike.
and we're gonna be aggressive.
Tight quarters deep in the
We're gonna
red
pinch
zone,
the
and they
line.
can't pick up a first down without scoring.
No, I've been getting the fumble every now and then too.
They'll move the wide receiver. On
Get a little
3rd and
pressure,
long,
got
he
him.
has to throw for it.
Let's go.
And the quarterback is
We'll take the
knocked out
win
at
of holding him to
14.
3.
Well, you just sort of felt like this defense had to do something to get this quarterback out of a rhythm, right? He's been picking them apart all drive long, and finally they come up with a sack.
And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal.
Man. Louisville's this year's Duke? I've heard that from a couple people.
Never a doubt. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously
You got to know what the quarterback play? I thought it was pretty solid, man.
I can trust this guy.
Every time I played, I didn't see anything crazy with the quarterbacks that made me frustrated.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get
All right.
down there and make sure they limit that return.
We were actually getting open.
Offense rolls back onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole.
Here we go. We squeeze through for 7.
Now they've got breathing room, got 6 all the way out to the 20.
Yeah, it's from the screen right here.
Offense early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead.
No, we're not. They're too. I want them backed off a little bit more.
On first down, it's 2nd and 3.
I have no idea what the.
Throw, it's Mendoza. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks.
We have
a
2
week
sacks
ago.
already?
Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make.
Yeah, this
plays
stadium
down the
pulse is
field.
something else,
Protection
man.
is the biggest issue for this offense.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw.
See, we got a DPI there, but I'm trying to loft it.
On the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the
We got
field.
bailed
Which
out
way
there.
is this gonna go?
Except for sure. No, it was offensive?
Happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty.
First of all, look at this. I'm dropped back. Back foot's right here. And I'm a clean pocket. And I'm throwing it. And he's stopping for it. How is this offensive pass interference? I mean, I'll take it just because it's a penalty. But this is why I've been complaining about throw distance. Like, what am I doing wrong here? Drop back, clean pocket, step up, tap it, and we're throwing it from, we'll say, the 1 yard line. I mean, that's where his back foot is. The 1 yard line. And it's a 1-on-1, and they're stopping for it at the 45. Now, he jumps up and hits the ball. It probably would have landed at the 50. But this is my issue with it. Like, I'm throwing that immediately. Shotgun. 3 steps, go. And we can't get it there. That's what's so confusing to me. How are you supposed to throw a deep ball in this game when you're throwing it immediately? Shotgun, 3 steps, gone. Ball's out. And it doesn't get there. How are you supposed to throw a deep ball?
Jackets send out the punt unit. This will be the second.
Uh-oh.
Punt is on its way.
But that's why I complain about the quarterback throw power.
Looks it in at the 40.
It's
And he is
87.
knocked down immediately after the catch. That
I mean,
puts
it's
our
not
team at a
it's not
clear
crazy
offside.
high, but it's also not crazy low.
Here comes the Georgia
And it's a
offense,
3-step
ready
drop,
to go on the
threw it
attack.
immediately on his back
They put
foot.
up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Got his man on the outside, and he's wrestled to the ground.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Well, that's their third sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this was one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense has it. They're on the move. He's loose down the middle. Scooped it. Scored it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
That's our fourth. This is not playing right. Remember, I told you guys, if sometimes the game just doesn't play right.
Affect the quarterback. Get to it.
There is no reason in God's green earth I should have 4 sacks in the first quarter. And it's never been something that's happened before. Never had this before. So, I tell you guys, when it plays weird, you can tell when it plays weird. 79 overall versus 94. We're on the road and we have 4 sacks in the first quarter. The quarterback has time to throw. He isn't getting rid of it. And we're just getting to the backfield. No. One thing I told you guys I wanted to test too was like if this had anything to do with anything. Oops. I don't know if it does. I guess we won't know now. I mean, we're just going to restart it. But I'm not going to play a game that I know it's just not playing right. It's 100% not playing right. Oh, there we go. We want this one. But we're going to go back to our helmet. Actually, yeah, we want this one. I'm not doing that. If it's playing weird, I'm going to move on. We'll restart it. If it still plays weird, then it's profile delete time for some reason. If you just reset the game instead of reset... What do you mean by reset the game? I just got on. Like, I had shut off... I had closed the app and I turned my PS5 in rest mode. So I just came back, returned it back on. I actually did a slider reset before this game. Have I tried to throw a quarterback with a deep ball like Arch Manning? No, but I did throw deep balls with the 96 throw power quarterback from Oregon State. We did a whole season with him, and it was the same shit. It was the same shit. I am testing a different wide receiver auto sub, but that shouldn't be. The quarterback has all that he's had the time to throw. We were just getting the sacks. He wasn't throwing it for whatever reason. Oh, we have the ball first now.
This place is roaring
We will see what happens here. If it still plays weird, I'll just revert the wide receiver auto sub. It was just testing something.
That can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
To throw, it's Mendoza. Fires to the wideout. And
Good coverage. We had a chance.
At the end of the play, there's a Georgia Bulldog who has yet to get up. Senior defensive tackle.
We'll run mesh here.
By medical personnel. Howie Rowe will keep us
Mesh and maybe
up to date on how
R1.
he's doing.
Sit right there on the logo and be open.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. That pass not.
Well, this is feeling a little bit more like Georgia,
It'll bring up 4th down.
at least offensively.
And the Yellow Jackets will send out the punt unit. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win.
Let's see what their offense looks like. If it's the same, like I'm getting sacks when I'm not even blitzing,
So the Georgia Bulldogs offense
and that quarterback's just being brain dead,
possession of the game. And here are the starters on the offensive
I'm gonna revert the wide receiver auto sub that I just
country.
I think in college
decided to play around with
football,
this
games are
game.
still won and lost in the trenches, David, and we are looking at one of the great
He's an impact player, so he's got to be rated pretty good.
They know every single week one thing.
Wow.
They're going to try to line up, and they're going to try and
I
run the
raised
football. When you've got to
the wide receiver auto subs.
You've got this offensive line, man, they're hard to stop.
They are hard to stop, man. And what I love about offensive linemen, I like when they don't like people. And they enjoy moving people against their will. And this unit, man, they're going to pave holes, and this running back's going to get the credit. But make no mistake about it, that line up front paves the way and makes his job so
And the only difference between this game and the last one too is I remember I floated the theory. I never really tested it that much, and I didn't really get a lot of the feedback I got was inconclusive, but I floated the theory that the new coach
Play fake on first down to throw.
XP settings
Got his man downfield. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
changed the difficulty
Ready to
of the
dial it
game.
up on another first down.
But all I did is restart the game. We didn't make any other change other than that. Restarted the game. Oh!
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
So we get an interception. But look at the difference in how the quarterback's playing. I don't know if it's just the reset
Hey, some defensive backs just
or
really
if it was
find
actually
the
that
football
change. But he's getting
starting
back there and
to
he's
develop that.
slinging
His
it.
third interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
There's a 10% penalty to remainder of route under. What do you mean? What do you mean? There's a 10% penalty to remainder of route underneath. I don't know what you mean by that. You're saying there's a throw power penalty on classic?
With the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
Or just using L stick, because you have to use L stick to throw. It's literally a mechanic built into the game.
Good, solid tackle.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air.
What a great timing throw.
And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the
And he got hurt.
35-yard line.
Got beat on the play and he got hurt.
Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Final game of the regular season, and
They
you
ran
just
man.
hope this is not serious.
He got matched up against a linebacker. Tight end on a linebacker. He turns. Just beat him. And he got the move on him too. Well, man is beatable. But yeah, just again, I don't know what if it was just the restart or if that setting changed anything. But their quarterback was looking way different. Yeah, he threw the pick, but the 3 passes before that, he was looking way different than he did. He was just getting back there, and he was just slinging. Not holding on to it, not taking sacks. There we go, bubble screen, square. We'll take that. We're on slants here. 3rd and 3.
Maybe even double team high-low. Chop block.
Ooh.
Every single play early, which is illegal.
No.
That's fine.
We're on slants. We're gonna take X and we're gonna send him down the middle.
Rough the passer over and over, taking the 15.
We're gonna send him right down the middle and throw it over the linebacker's head.
It's petty. It's
Nope.
sometimes it
Oh, we airmailed it.
dirty, but that's why
Do we go 45 yards? We'll take our points. We're on the road. All set up from the interception. Hey, we'll take that.
Right down the boulevard. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Bulldogs offense is on the field.
See if this continues to play better.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right
Press.
back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver comes in motion. Now the play fake. It's Humphries. And he's down at the 40.
Man.
That's a first down.
That's an absolute strike right there. Giving me some Stetson Bennett vibes, some Aaron Murray vibes, even Matthew Stafford with the arm talent on that throw. I'll tell you, they can attack any spot of the field in the passing game because of this guy.
Oh, okay.
Maybe some room here. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down.
It's early, but this is feeling more like what I was expecting it to be like.
Being able to run the football and create balance, and right here just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy too is just an explosive play waiting to happen.
Better
His
match
vision,
personnel
his
here.
quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Defense looks as if it's coming. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. And they're
Good
able
play.
to make the tackle.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matter with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
Trying to draw us off sides. Hey, we got him. They're going for it. I like it. I like it.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've got that couple
I don't want to
first
blitz
downs,
out of this.
got some things going.
We're going to run cover
But I
3
think
match
it's
out of this.
decision time for this offense. And this
We're going to
team's
be
gotta do it one more time,
aggressive
right? They've got to get another play,
and press.
a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
On 4th down, going to the air.
Oh, man. Just cooked us.
He's brought down.
Just cooked us.
He picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And I love the location of that throw.
You will see the 10% penalty with the wide receiver run cycle animation slowing down in the back of the run routes. So the wide receivers slow down by 10% at the end of their route when you use the L stick.
On first down, off the play fake.
Oh, we got him again.
Picked off in the end zone. And a big return
Oh,
after the
he's
INT
trying, man.
offense for this possession.
He's slinging it.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Georgia Tech's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look
Oh,
at
no.
the script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers.
Well, running the ball feels like running the ball against this Georgia defense, man.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Under fire. They've got him. Great pressure on this defense. The dogs are burning.
I'm using the modular camera, Tough Carter.
On 3rd down.
Henry, these are the beta sliders that got updated on Monday, I believe. On the members post.
Back to throw. It's Mendoza.
Threw a pick.
To the right.
God dang it.
Picked off. That's 18 of those this season. And he's
That's on me. Yeah, Tough Carter, they have the new modular camera settings in the game, and I use those so we can have different events in the game have different camera angles. And I set mine up. I dropped a video on it, showing everyone was asking what ones I was using, so I just dropped a video for it. Just an awful throw by me. This Georgia defense, man, they're feeling like Georgia.
Look at this Bulldog offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of the drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it. Move on. Play the next one.
Yep. I get it. I threw a pick.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the
Yep.
country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed.
I mean, I threw a pick because I feel pressured to try to make plays against this team because of how much better they are. And we're on the road.
They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. On the move from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return.
I mean, we're going to try to run the football.
To work with as they start this drive from
I mean, we have no hope if we can't run the football.
The run inside. It's Powell. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be
You said a terrible gameplay glitch happened to you? What happened, man?
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But
I want you to take the
sometimes you
underneath
gotta
here.
keep 'em honest, take 'em chunk by chunk.
to the air. It's Mendoza. Trying to make magic on the
All right,
scrap.
3rd and 2.
Had to start that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the first down.
We're going to run a draw
Nice
here.
job by the QB sitting back in the pocket. You can tell him. He wants to throw the football, go through his
I know
progressions.
3rd and 2 isn't the standard
Take it
drop
and slide.
down in distance, but
At the end, don't take a big shot.
I think
They'll try to run for it.
Yep, it worked. Here we go.
They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive.
Oh, yeah, I've had that happen
That's a good
before.
sign for this offense. A good
Well, not that one. I've had it like where they go to do an RPO and the ball got knocked out by the running back and stuff. I don't know if it's a glitch or they're just built in things like that to replicate
Now see how much
random
more
things
aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and
happening in real life. Sorry. We were able to pick up the first at least. Oh, we'll take the 7, 6,
Runs like that
7.
can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure
Chase,
they know where he is
the
going.
pizza was good. The fried chicken was good. The dessert pizza was good. It was all good. They're averaging 8.6 yards per play. We're averaging 2.9. This is playing exactly how it should be right now. We're gonna stay with this RPO here.
The Yellow Jackets with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
See if he jumps it.
Running inside. It's Alexander.
Oh, we got lucky.
They'll get it to the 39.
I tried to throw it out there and I was just delayed.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
And the Yellow Jackets are marching down the field. Finds his tight end. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
That was a nice catch right near the line of scrimmage. Man, you want to get some yak after the catch and try to make a play, but that defense was right on him. Got him on the ground too quick.
That doesn't look like our play. I don't know what these routes are. Here we go. Halfback coming out of the backfield.
Looking downfield, it's Mendoza.
Oh my God! I tried to. I thought he was going up, so I floated it, but he was at the end of his route. No. I thought he was going to shoot up the sideline, so I tapped it to float it, and instead he stops right there. I was like, oh. Running back, he has, if he turns upfield and he goes hard, he should have a step. So I'm trying to loft it up there. But no, he's right here, so it just floats it. It just floats it. That sucks. It's that goddamn freaking stadium pulse shit.
They'll crank it up from inside the red zone. So the decision has been made, and the coach.
That's their second false start, huh?
You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make.
They're at home too.
First and 15.
It's a little odd.
From the gun. Makes the catch. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Going for 6.
We were there, man. He just went and made a play. We were there. He just went to make a play.
So good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick,
wow.
so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Jeez, hold on.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. He'll start the return inside his 5.
Yeah, it does suck they don't try to draw teams off sides when they're on the road. I mean, I get it to an extent. You don't have the crowd in your favor. But if the stadium pulse isn't going, I think they should do it. I don't even know what we ran here.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hosley. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Yellow Jackets have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Looking for a crease. It's Alexander. Just couldn't get away from the tackle.
Really nice job by this
5
defense.
rushes
First
for
down was
1
not
yard.
successful. They get the 2nd and short. And those are the downs where they can be really aggressive on offense and take advantage. So you kind of don't know how to play it, but they did a good job playing the run, protecting themselves against the pass, and now forcing a 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. How about this? Another stop. This one right at the line of scrimmage. It's for
I shouldn't have ran it out of the shotgun. That's me being stupid.
Will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
I agree with you, Darth. I think that's a very good thing. The problem is, though, here's the problem. CPU snaps the ball pretty much instantaneously when they get to the line of scrimmage. They would have to tune in the CPU quarterback spending a little bit more time at the line of scrimmage before snapping it in order for that to even occur.
They'll start on the ground with Frazier. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
I like the idea, Darth. I think that's a great idea. Again, they just have to tune CPU quarterbacks to not snap it right away. Look, as soon as he gets set, watch how quickly he snaps it. 3 seconds, maybe? Look how quickly they snap it. Watch, when the quarterback gets up there and he does his little boom, as soon as you can see him set, count how many seconds till he snaps the ball. Okay. He's set. 1, 2. He fake snapped us. And he got the free first down. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. 3 yards.
Okay, let's see here. He gets set. He's set. 1, 2. 2 seconds. Snapped it.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players
see
on
here.
the field play defensive end.
And he's set. 1.
Exactly
1 second.
Great get off. Great job getting the backfield, making the play.
And he gets it just
They snap it so fast. Like, I don't understand why. Why are they programmed to snap the ball so fast? And he's set. This one he took a little bit longer because he was fake snapping. Good throw.
He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Dogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Motion from the wideout. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
All right, now it's 2-2. They added that T-Prat. I don't remember which one it is either. I think it was either Madden 17, 18, or 19. It was one of those 3. It was one of the later teams. I'm fairly certain. 17, 18, or 19, where they made an update where quarterbacks would spend more time at the line of scrimmage. But I'm also fairly certain that people complained about it. Oh my God, the games are taking too long because the quarterback spends so much time on the line of scrimmage. Actually, it makes the game go by faster because you're running play clock. You're running clock. It makes the game go by faster. People just felt like they weren't getting the ball enough. There was a Madden that added it, and it was a freaking huge, amazing-ass update. I wish I knew what Madden it was. Can someone Google that real quick?
Safe completion on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
I have a feeling that people complained about it. No. It was way more recent than Madden 06, man. They didn't add patches to the Vision Cone. That was... Vision Cone was Madden 06. Holding. It wasn't 20 years ago because they didn't have patches back then. Hey, it's coming back.
So that touchdown nullified by the
Let's do
penalty
this.
in the red zone.
We got ChatGPT right here.
They'll try to put 3 on the board, and he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. Just drives it between the uprights, and they'll push that lead out a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice
There was
to
a
have
Madden
guy
that
you can
released an
depend on, and
update
you know you're putting
that
three on the board.
made the CP quarterbacks spend more time at the line of scrimmage before snapping the ball. But I don't remember what Madden game it was. Could you help me out?
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, down here on the Georgia Tech sideline, there is a lot of conversation.
Yeah, please send that to me.
about better communication. This crowd is making it so difficult, already creating several turnovers early in this game. The defense is feeding off it, the crowd is feeding off it, and they've got their backs against the wall in a hostile environment. They've got to clean it up here to keep alive in this game. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Looking for a man. It's Mendoza. Fires to the right. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, and ChatGPT just told me that it was Madden 25, and I was like, well, no, it's not Madden 25. I know that much. So I don't have to do some more research to see. It definitely wasn't Madden 25, but I remember there was an update. Oh, I audibled. Oh my God! I literally audibled. I pressed square into this pass play, and it showed it to me, and then it didn't give it to me. For fuck's sake, man! It was earlier than Madden 22.
They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Here comes the Georgia offense, ready to go on the attack. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're...
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He's into the open down the middle. And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back. So take the touchdown off the board. What a devastating penalty. Pass interference, waving off the pick 6. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Firing to the right, complete.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
Bro, I can't find it anywhere on Google either. I'm searching Madden update that made the CP quarterbacks wait to snap.
Wide receiver going in motion. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
You see the offense trying to dial up the quick game there with the RPO, and I like the idea of trying to get playmakers this space out into the right flat of the field, see what can happen, but you need a more accurate throw.
3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46.
Bro, is this a Mandela effect? I am tripping right now. Because I know they did this.
Make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
Great job rallying to the football by this defense. 3rd down, QB's trying to extend the play, but great team speed on defense, now setting up 4th.
Plays that one perfectly. Exceptional accuracy on the punt. Maybe one notch of adrenaline too much on the punt there. It hits about a yard deep in the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around.
I'm looking at it. I'm trying to find it right now. I can't find a thing. It was definitely a thing. But the fact is I'm Googling, like, what Madden dropped the update, and it says there's never been one. I'm like, I remember that there was specifically an update dropped.
He'll start this drive.
Oh, no.
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception.
That's all me, man. I thought I had it.
They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but what an opportunity here from the 20.
Oh my gosh.
The defense has been all over this quarterback all game long. It's almost as if they know where he's going to throw. That now, the third interception he's thrown.
Got his man on the right. He hauled that one.
This really frustrated me, though, because I remember reading about it. I remember them saying we also tune quarterbacks to have them spend a little more time before snapping the ball at the line of scrimmage.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Frazier.
It's coming back. Hold. Back him on up.
Let's see if it stands. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. They've got a little more work to do after that holding call. It's second and long. To the air, it's Stockton. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Makes his man miss. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
I swear it was like
Field goal range, but they'll try to convert this third and long from the 20.
17, 18, or 19. I feel like it was one of those.
Big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Here's Nate Frazier. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter.
But I don't know if it was a patch or a tuning update. Remember, because they used to just do tuning updates.
He's gonna lose
Remember
a
those
yard on that
things?
one. Timeout called by the Bulldogs. That's their first.
I don't know if it
They'll
was
have
18.
two left to work with before the half.
And that's a great stop by this defense.
Yeah, I was just Googling an update to make the quarterbacks take more time at the line of scrimmage, and it just kept saying there's been no update for that. I'm like, there was, though.
Looking to the end zone on third and goal. Rushes on him. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's fourth down.
We got halftime.
They'll
Everyone
send
look
out the
again here.
kicker to try to salvage this drive. Right on target the first time. Now he'll try
do
another
this.
from 24 yards out. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. Right on target the first time. Now he'll try another from 24 yards out. Splits the uprights. Good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
he comes from inside his own 5. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, welcome into the Week 13 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. So many seasons on the line. First up, a look at Michigan in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. And it's the Buckeyes in real jeopardy of kissing that top 10 ranking goodbye. They're being punked right now, dominated in every aspect of the game, and we haven't even hit halftime. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game at Sanford Stadium in Athens.
Well, I'm not seeing it for Madden 16 or Madden 17. We'll try Madden 18.
Hitting on a few yourself is key, but I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the duel between Georgia and Georgia Tech plays out.
And the Yellow Jackets will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
Guys, here to start the third quarter, Georgia Tech fans are going crazy on the sideline. You remember the last couple of years, this has gone down to the final quarter, some of the last plays of the game, including that epic overtime. Georgia keeps winning in this rivalry matchup, but right now, all of the momentum is on the Georgia Tech sideline. We'll see if they can continue to build and continue to dominate on the field here to start the third.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Frazier.
Not finding anything for 18. I feel like it was older.
After the 9-yard completion, a wide-open playbook on 2nd and short. Handoff for Frazier.
Coming back, another hold.
And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. With that penalty, the offense is backed up on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Bringing the heat.
We got our first sack in the second half. We had 4 in the first quarter last time. All we did.
Exactly what we talked about at halftime. This defense, they have to get to the quarterback to get back into this football game. Make life hard, get some sacks, make some good momentum.
All we did was change. All we did is restart and change it from casual to career.
Georgia sends out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll He'll feel the putt and try to make something happen. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field.
Perplexing. It said it was Madden 20, but I couldn't find anything on it for Madden 20.
They'll move the tight end.
Everything I saw for Madden 20 was all around superstar stuff,
Gonna run it.
abilities.
Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job.
You're getting roughing the passer penalties with it on 50.
You can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
There's nothing to go back to the lab, man. It's Georgia.
Fire on 2nd down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen.
They're 94 overall. We're a 79.
On the 49. Here's
This is playing exactly how it should.
To the air on 1st down. Under fire. On the run, and he'll
I mean, we've also made some silly throws.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good.
Tried to be a little
off
too
schedule.
aggressive, maybe.
Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Man, we can't run the ball.
bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense.
We also had a 3rd and inches where we didn't just do this. Yeah, I don't know why you have it on 51, brother. We're beyond that. You're a member. Aren't you playing with the members stuff that we're testing? Oh, my. Like, that's the 2nd 3rd and inches that we got absolutely annihilated on.
No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Here comes the heat. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Defense trying to take it back. 35 is loose. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Man, you know, sometimes
I mean,
players just have to know
can we just
he's trying to drive, he's low to the ground, he's doing everything he possibly
look at the difference, right? We played a quarter,
got a little bit careless with that ball security.
and their quarterback was holding onto the ball, wouldn't throw it, took 4 sacks.
First down, 2nd down, I can't fumble. But right there, if I'm stretching the ball and I'm trying to
And I said, hey, this is not playing right.
I don't know if he was going to get it anyway.
This is playing weird.
By the defense, big stop. Now
So
your
we
offense
backed
gets to go
out.
right on the field.
Running
I didn't make a
inside.
change other than was like, hey, let's just. And again, I don't know if the casual versus career did anything or not, but we made that change,
More runs like that.
loaded it back in.
More guys in the box.
Look at the difference in this quarterback.
I better stop
Look at the
this
difference
guy.
in their
This is unbelievable.
defense.
Just great job breaking off the big run.
Look at the difference in the way this game is going.
And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about.
I mean,
Maybe a momentary scare from that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense. Decline.
I'm telling you, man, sometimes you just have to restart. Or maybe there is something to.
Lining up to tackle.
Maybe there's something to that casual thing.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Yellow Jacket offense comes out to get this drive underway. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24.
It's possible, Darth.
This is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency.
Chase, did you test it? I know I threw it out there for a members post, but I didn't get a lot of feedback on it.
Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has.
But that shouldn't have changed on the restart, though.
He's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it
that shouldn't. His composure shouldn't have changed. He came out because they had the ball first. Remember when we first loaded up, they had the ball first, and he was just holding on to it. They had guys. Oh yeah, you were the one who mentioned it, right? And then I went and posted to see if other people would test it, and I got a lot of mixed feedback. I only had a couple people test it, and the feedback was mixed.
Looking downfield, it's Mendoza.
And we're going for it.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Needs it to keep this drive alive.
Oh!
Got a little grass. He's got enough for the first
Man.
down, and they roll
Got ran down.
to keep this drive going.
And the offense will take that. Man, you just wanted this first down on 4th and short, but get the big gain now. Create some momentum, man. Now do you stay aggressive, keep the foot to the accelerator, and go try to get some big points.
They'll move the wide receiver. On the run, it's Alexander. Stop is made almost immediately, giving one to the 23.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get...
Yeah, Chase, it's one of the things you have to do it like multiple times, right? Change it back, change it back, change it back. You know what I mean?
Keeps it on the bootleg. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And I think this offense is going to start to get a little frustrating. Back-to-back drives, they've had some success, but they find a way to shoot themselves in the foot. And right here, they don't protect their guy. And now, 3rd and long situation, you know the...
No, don't throw it there.
Another interception.
Bro.
That's his 4th of the day. And they'll close in on him after a good return.
Why did you throw it there?
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
I don't know why I threw it there. If anybody in here wants to test, doesn't matter what you're playing on, I don't know if I want to call it the theory, but the idea that Chase pointed out, and we want to present or see if it's true, is that the XP difficulty in your dynasty for coaching impacts the difficulty. So when you go on career, it's harder, right? And then casual's easier. Because we're back on career and it's playing insanely challenging. We loaded up on casual and you guys saw what was going on. But again, it could have been just a weird load-in game too.
They'll run play action. He's got his man across the middle. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains.
Only did it a couple times. Really, the way you kind of test it is you got to play like a half or a quarter, you know, just long enough to get a feel for it. And then you back out and you just change that and you load back in.
His quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
It would make sense that casual was easy so that you could earn more XP, right?
I'm running out, and he goes down at the 34. Just about the time the quarterback got the snap, that dude was in his mustache.
Quick, fast, and in a hurry in the backfield. Got him to the ground before he could even think about getting the laces and trying to get the ball out of his hands.
Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
That dude's 18 and 22. He's killing us. And remember, look how he was before. Could have just been a restart. But that's what's really weird too. They're at home. Why would a restart? Why would he have came out and taken 4 sacks? Wouldn't get rid of the football. and a restart just changes that, you know?
Linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's
That just
supposed to
doesn't
go
make sense to
somewhere,
me.
And sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
I haven't been making any of those adjustments mid, or excuse me, Duncan. Thomas Fulton, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. I've been playing like aggressive on certain down and distances, but otherwise I'm just playing just standard right now.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. So this field goal unit has been getting.
I've only been doing underneath and aggressive on like the short down and distances.
Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Georgia Tech's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Alexander. Brought down at the 28.
We got to figure that one out, man. Ideally, North Dakota State.
Down from the 28.
You know, to drop that dynasty update.
Back to throw, it's Mendoza. Fires to the wideout. And the pass falls incomplete, and we played 3.
You would have thought DPI. Let's take a look. Again, DPI is so random in this game. It doesn't really even get called when it should get called. There's a lot more DPI occurs than actually gets called. Good concept there to confuse them. I mean, it looks like he timed it perfectly. But here's the thing I don't like. And I hope EA tunes this a little bit. Why is this DB going for the interception? He doesn't have position on this. He should be going to get his hand in there to try to just swat it away. He should not be going for an interception here. DBs go for interceptions way too much. He only has... He's not in position to intercept this. This should be just trying to swat the ball away, not going to catch it. That's why I say DBs are more aggressive trying to catch the ball than wide receivers. This is good defense. My only complaint is, why is the DB going to intercept this when the wide receiver's got position? Go and knock this away. And we've seen it time and time again. I mean, he got the breakup, right? But it wasn't because he was trying to break up the pass. He was trying to intercept it. Nah, there's nothing that I have that's making the DBs attack the ball more than wide receivers. They attack the ball hard, man.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And here comes the heat, and they get home. And they
Jeez, corner blitz.
Hey, this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And they're in zone. And the DB, this is good coverage. Here's my only gripe. Good coverage. He drops back. He reads the running back. I don't like that they go and run in front of the wide receiver. He's running my route for me. I mean, why would you run my route for me? At any point, number 20, like if, again, we don't have this logic in the game, but I guess in real life, if I'm running across the field and my defender comes and gets in front and runs, and I'm now looking at the back of his helmet, I'm turning and I'm running this way. How would he know? That's what's so stupid about this. This is great coverage. You're going in and cutting it off, but now you got to be on my hip. You can't go and run in front of me. You trail that or you're right there. You don't get in front and he's not looking at the quarterback and he's not looking at the wide receiver. Makes a great break. This is good. But now you're on you're trailing, you're on his hip. You're right here. You're protecting against him turning up the field. And you're right there if he goes across. As soon as you sprint in front of him and you're looking at the sidelines, this is where we're having a coverage problem. This is supposed to be a trail. But defenders have always done this. They've always jumped routes, which isn't the issue. It's when they turn into running the routes for the wide receivers. Happens all over the field. They run the routes for the wide receivers. Now, this is good. See, this is what he should have done. Number 2 sits. Takes the inside. Now, this is the weirdest shuffling I've ever seen in my life. What is this? No, there's nothing we can do that. That's just the coverage logic. It's been in the game for a long time. What is that shuffling right here? You know? But DBs running routes for wide receivers has been in the game for over a decade plus, man. There's a reason the term psychic DBs exists. And it was because DBs were running routes for wide receivers. EA's done a better job of getting rid of it, but it's still in the game. It was in the game long before Frostbite. Can't blame it on Frostbite. But this guy at least does the right thing. He stays on his hip to prevent him turning upfield, and he stays right here so that if there's a throw, he's right there to make a play. This is how it should be. That's how the coverage should be. Now let's look at this one. Safety breaks, jumps up, and this is better too. He runs alongside, but he stays. He doesn't get in front of him. He stays between him and the end zone, so he can't turn upfield, and he's right there to make a play. I'm fine with that. We're okay with this. But running in front of the wide receiver, that's not okay. That's a no bueno.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. They'll wrap him up, and he is stopped well short of the 1st down mark.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down, they're ready for the pass. And you saw in the back.
Yeah, shuffling was pretty wild, man.
to make that play, and now their offense is coming on
just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Just barely picked up a yard, but that last completion, it's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Fires complete on the crosser. He'll be
This dude's unreal. 22 of 26.
Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Georgia will do. On the option.
Hey man, I told you, this is what I was expecting. That first load up was not right.
Looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. Things getting tough for the Jackets as the hairy dogs putting the bite into this one.
Georgia owning the Jackets, and they've owned this series, this rivalry, the hatred between the two. Right now, it's looking like that Governor's Cup going straight to the Dogs.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run.
We're gonna give one more offensive possession.
On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. The run inside. It's Powell. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He stopped immediately. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Mendoza. Throws to the tight end. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right now.
Hey, good catch.
Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way
Man, Georgia, it's tough. Yeah, man. It has been tough. But I like it.
Wants to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for
Put
this
in
quarterback
Rudy.
and this offense. You
For
got a
reals.
great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes.
34. I just want to score a touchdown, man. Can we just, for a moral victory? I don't think you need a lower tackle. I think lower face mask does the same thing.
Send the tight end in motion.
Lowering face mask does the same thing.
Gonna look downfield again. He took a hit as he threw it.
I wish they'd fix that. Screens seem to be so busted this year. Like running backs can't navigate through anything.
Offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field.
Yeah, face mask impacts how they tackle. Crap. I thought he was going to at least go to the first down. All right, we're out of here. Actually, you know what we're going to do for funsies? We're going to do for funsies here, because we have an opportunity to do it. This dude's insane. He's an 89, but 84% is still way higher than what we've been seeing, right? Way higher. They ran the ball just fine. I wish they would have ran it a little bit more. That's not a ton. But, whatever. We couldn't throw the ball. We couldn't run the ball. 8 for 12, 7 for 29. Yeah, I mean, we had the 142-yarder. All right, so we just saw what's there. This is what we're going to do. We're going to quit. We're not going to... This doesn't matter. It's not my dynasty, so I don't care. We're going to quit out. Okay? And remember, when we quit out the first time when it was playing weird, all we did is we went over here and we were on casual. And we switched it back. We're just going to do this. We're going to back out. We're going to load back in. And let's just see. So we loaded up. I had 4 sacks in the first quarter. We were actually able to move the ball offensively. Skeptical, I agree with you. I 100% agree with you. But when we first loaded up the game, we played a quarter, and I was saying we had 4 sacks in the first quarter. The CPU quarterback looked awful. He was holding on to the ball, would not get rid of it. Yeah, it looked really, really bad. What are we running here? Where's the... There we go. That's what we're running. Go right there. Okay. So as soon as we backed out after that quarter, where their quarterback looked awful, couldn't complete much of a pass, taking all these sacks, their offense looked putrid. Our offense looked decent. We were just dropping some passes. We backed out. All we changed was a back out, changed it from casual to career. Just saw me get my ass kicked. So we're going to stop. We're going to fire back up. All we did is switch back to casual. Now we're going to find, we should be able to see, I mean, if the theory holds up, they should go back to playing like shit. Or it should be way more competitive. Right? If it plays the same as what we just had, and it won't take long for us to know, then we can dismiss that. Oops. Duncan says, man, I didn't know such a 1-to-1 correlation there. So yeah, man, if you have face masks set higher, there's more aggressive tackles.
Back to you guys.
Howie, thank you.
And if you go lower, it's more conservative tackles.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will
Because if you set face mask higher, they go for more aggressive tackles. They generate the face mask fall.
Well, Georgia Tech was the one for you last year. Between the hedges, they went 8 overtimes before the Dogs finally prevailed. So are you guys ready to go another 8 extra rounds this time?
Absolutely not.
All right.
I got a plane to catch. But I tell you what,
We don't have to play this for very long.
games in all of college football, and Tech with
But
the huge
if
lead
there's
early,
something
all
to
the
it,
momentum swings, and
we should be able to
Robertson
see.
was pretty solid too.
It was one of those games, David, you just hated that somebody had to lose. And I think back to Haynes King at quarterback for Georgia Tech, throwing for over 300 yards, running for over 100 yards. He was incredible. There was one costly
Yeah, so
fumble.
that's why I have it at 40 on this
Wasn't
set.
targeting, the call went Georgia's way. And then we were running out of ways to describe 2-point plays, and we were running out of espresso late in the game. Bring your espresso for this one. It's going to be fun.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up.
What's our
They
play?
didn't
I think
block
it's
the
that
most
one.
important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Wants to throw. It's Mendoza. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Where did that?
How
You got to be shitting me.
Is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an
Circle X deep.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Yellow Jackets line up to punt it away.
I mean, this is feeling kind of like how the first one went, right? We had some open wide receivers, and we passed it to them, and for whatever reason, they just weren't catching it. Let's see how their offense looks, right? Remember the first time we did this? We were getting pressure, and we were sacking him like crazy. He wouldn't get rid of the football.
They will have their hands full with this matchup as they try to make sure the running game gets going.
And we weren't really blitzing.
They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Riley. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Such a great job by the defense winning on early downs. What does that mean? Now it means 3rd and long. 3rd and long, now go to dime packages, to nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover more guys and have more speed on the field.
It's like every third down, they get 5 when they try it.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. A whole lot easier after that penalty. It's 3rd and 2. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there. They get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
I can't even see the freaking play because we're just going to false start the whole time.
So the offense accepts a penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. To the air, it's Stockton. Makes the grab on the left.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
They'll give to Frazier. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
Well, it feels like each and every year when you talk Georgia and their ability running the football, they are about as deep at that position in running back as anybody in college football. You look to last year, David, it felt like every game there was 5 or 6 guys. It was Nate Frazier and 4 other dudes all getting it done. They recruit so well at that position. They bring in fresh bodies. They wear defenses down. We expect
QB looking snappy again? What do you mean by that?
I tell you what, man, the highlighter to me, the top guy is Nate Frazier. And them keeping him this offseason, there was a lot of people.
We can't even see the QB because they keep running it.
And I'm not saying he's not a rich man in Georgia.
I mean, I'm not complaining about that.
He is the superstar. He's got great feet. You saw him take next steps after his freshman year. And this guy really has dynamic quickness. He explodes through the hole, home run speed, doesn't mess around, has really proven to be a great back.
Short throw is complete, and he'll grab it, step out of bounds, and pick up the 1st down.
Well, that play was designed for that down and distance, right? You saw how
I literally, yeah, I forced them outside, and that's where they went with it.
Really nice job by the play caller there, understanding the situation of what play to dial up.
No, I was shading outside, and they still went outside.
1st down. That's caught. It's Riley. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And the Bulldogs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Throws toward the end zone. Why not trying to get it in? They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. Finds his big tight end.
Bro, he's feeling robo.
At the one, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
This is insane. Like, he's feeling
Looking for
robo.
just one more yard.
It's just
Second and
instantaneous. Boom, 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 boom.
They'll run with Nate Frazier. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
That's wild.
If the offense
No, I mean, he looked, I mean,
drives like
I think
that,
I mean,
this defense is
based on that possession, we can
the ability to throw the
maybe
football,
put the theory to
run the
bed. I
football,
think it
keep
maybe
the
just was
defense
sometimes you just got to
guessing. And
restart.
when it gets closer to the end zone, the physicality to punch it in. Great start for this offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. That is a big win for this
I mean-
defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. Get it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen.
Well, getting hyped early isn't the issue. The issue was their quarterback, he 89 overall, that when we first started it up, I don't know if you were here, we played that first quarter, he was just hanging on to the ball. He had open guys, would not throw it, took 4 sacks.
Makes the sound tackle.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. That pass not close as he got.
I want to see one more possession from them.
Deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Yellow Jackets will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wants to bring it back. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line.
I want to see one more possession.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Off the play fake on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. The screen, he can go. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. He's looking to pass. Flips it out on the screen. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
And man, you gotta love that from your corner. Willing to pull the
I
trigger
mean,
right away.
I
Obviously, the running
I don't
back
think
still
4
comes back
sacks
a
in a
little bit, throws the
quarter.
football, but he doesn't waste any time.
You know?
Doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger,
I mean, I
moves
think if
at
it was a
him,
closer,
makes
like,
the nice
even
tackle,
matchup
gets the
rivalry
stop.
game, I think that
And the ball hits
I could
at the
kind of get on board with your argument a little bit more.
It'll be a touchback.
But I'm on the road,
Quarterback offense
15 less overall.
See if they can be a little more productive.
You know what I mean?
Around a 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Running inside, it's Hosley. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing
That's the
on that
part.
play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and
That's the part that I just can't get on board. If it was 4. 4 and a quarter.
looking for
And not only that,
Mendoza.
our offense. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and say that it doesn't impact anything. I thought maybe it did. I think it's just simple. Sometimes the game loads in weird. You need to restart shit. That's what I think. That's what I think. Because it played, I mean, he was slinging it that time too. Get out there quick, sling. He was pushing the ball down the field, which is what we want. I mean, we've definitely seen games start like that. I just don't know about four sacks in the first quarter. sorry guys, I'm just looking at something in the Discord. So we thought, but no, because we went back to casual and didn't make a difference. It was just a weird load-em game. Yeah, but OU and Texas, when one team has been considerably better, normally they're fairly even matched up, though, right? When was the last time either OU or Texas would have played each other with the same disparity that this game is, you know? And I definitely agree with you. Things like that can happen to start off, but 4 sacks, and it wasn't just the quarterback being bad. It was like we were able to move the football too. Our guys were just dropping passes, which was weird. It's like Madden 26 how we go into the uniform selection and then back. I don't know. I haven't. That's more of a the doctor. That's more for an offline thing. So the reason I say that, doctor, is when you're in an offline franchise, like I show when I've talked about that in the past, right? The doctor and anyone else who's seen those videos. The reason I've always said that is because when you go in right here, it would always say in the bottom right corner underneath Georgia, it would always say saving profile, right? It doesn't do that in an online dynasty, which is why you don't typically need to do load in, back out, load in. It doesn't do that. But, and I'll show you guys the difference here, and that's why I've always done that for offline dynasty. But if we go start,
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode. I'm Reese Davis, and it's time to kick off
We'll do
your
off,
EA Sports college football coaching
just
journey.
for an example here.
Now
I don't
it's
care
time
about anything
to
else. I'm
choose
just going
your
to show you the
team.
difference,
Each
right?
school has a unique set of athletic
New Mexico,
directors. Now
sure.
it's time to choose your
Sure.
year you can create
Sure.
to make sure you
Sure. Because we're deleting this in a second. So we're going to advance. So watch the difference of being in an offline versus an online. If we can get there. All right, pay attention. You're looking at my screen. Right where the Twitch and the YouTube live viewers, look at that. It's going to say saving profile. As soon as I load in here, oh, maybe it's not this year. Normally it says saving profile. And that was why. Do I need to make a save point first? Go in here. Normally, whenever you leave, it always says saving profile. Maybe it's not doing it this year. Or maybe it's the loading data is now the saving profile screen. Maybe that's what it is. That's what they switched it to. Last year it said saving profile. Every time you go in here, it says loading data. Right? I didn't notice that in an online one. Maybe it was there. Let's just double check. Let's see. Maybe they got rid of it, but it used to always say that, which is why I said to do that. Nope, it does it there too. They must have got rid of it. I haven't been doing the back out thing anymore. Because, I mean, I've been in an online one and I haven't seen that. But it used to always, the reason I always said that was because it would say loading data, saving profile, excuse me. How many games do we have left in this bad boy? No, I understand that, Duncan, but 4 sacks in the first quarter. We don't have a lot of games left in this one. I was just thinking of, like, where could we could play to have games tomorrow, potentially. There are 3 games left in this one. This is when I was doing coach mode, and I'm pretty sure. No, what was I testing in this one? I don't remember. Might pick this one back up, though. To finish it off, I don't know. But to me, it felt weird all the way through. Like, I could definitely see if we had like 2 sacks in the first quarter, and they moved the ball a little bit. But he was just holding on to it with receivers running wide open. 4 sacks. Our offense was moving the ball. We were getting wide receivers wide open. They were just dropping them. It just felt really weird all the way through. That's all. Yeah, it might not matter this year. And that's the reason why, Doctor, is... And the thing is, I knew it in Madden. It wasn't in online. It was only offline. But here, and it was the same for college football last year, I'm not seeing it. It was in offline last year, not in online. What's up, Dynasty? You just got here at the end, man. I'm going to throw out, for the YouTube members, something to test. I just want you to see what you guys see. It'll be a couple slight changes. Or just a couple auto sub tweaks. We'll see. And then we're going to see what we get tomorrow, man. Now, I don't know when I'll stream tomorrow. Probably it'll be in the afternoon because my buddy said we should be able to be free in the morning to go do that little experiment. So, that'll give time for the update to get dropped, servers to get back up online, notes to get put out, things to get figured out, and then I'll be with the stream in the afternoon. So yeah. But it is now time for me to go give my dog his medicine, get some food ready for him, things like that. So we're going to wrap down the stream. I appreciate you guys coming through, hanging out with me. Hopefully tomorrow we get to start the NDSU Dynasty. That's the hope. That is the hope. Because I don't care about the pancake update. I don't care about any gameplay updates. I am content with how the gameplay is right now. I like it. I just want the progression fixed in Dynasty. I will deal with anything else. If they can fix that player progression, we're Gucci. And we're starting. But anyways, we're going to wrap up the stream. If you are YouTube members, stay tuned for a post. I'm going to post it for you guys as soon as I can. You know. And we'll get some feedback. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Till then, y'all. Peace.